Yo, what's good, everybody? Big Dog back here on MmaTape, breaking down these fights. Really breaking down the fighters. Reminder: this channel is intended for me to be able to just tell you what I see and how the fighters fight, so you can come back and watch these videos again when that fighter fights again. So I'm not always gonna drop videos on the fighters because if we already got a good video out, then we don't need to record again. So it works differently than your other YouTube channels. My official picks will always be placed in my Discord. Even though I don't post videos, you have to understand a lot goes into recording a video, editing, posting, thumbnails, so much crap, including this Excel sheet where I'm only giving myself more work. So the easiest thing for me when Saturday is here and it's time to put in your picks, Discord is the simplest way for me to place my bet and share it with you guys. So make sure to get my Discord. I only give it out when people actually ask for it in the comment section. I'm not pinning it to the video yet. I want activity on the channel. Comment, say, yo, let me get the Discord, and I'll reply to your comment with a link. Let's get to it. This week we got Dione Barbosa fighting versus Melissa Gatto. So you guys who are so smart are probably looking at my screen like, wait a minute. If it was Dione Barbosa versus Melissa Gatto, why is Karine Silva in the screen? Well, because that's the tape I just saw. And I might as well register some information for Karine Silva because we're going to see her in the future. So, yeah, I'm going to say both. By the way, Kai Kamaka is in the UFC now. Wasn't he with like Bellator or something? PFL and Bellator and the UFC. Shoot. Well, he's back. And he went to Tough Enough for a little while there. Well, Kai Kamaka's back. I made money on him, if I'm not mistaken, versus Brendan Loughnane. I think what it was in that fight, Kai Kamaka was the favorite, and I went with Brendan Loughnane and made money. Something like that. I don't recall. But I'm going to shut up now. I just got excited seeing that he's back in the UFC. Dione Barbosa bad. So in this fight with Karine Silva, first of all, Dione got robbed. Somehow they gave a unanimous decision, 29-28 to Karine. I'm guessing it's because in round 2 and round 3, Karine had Dione in some dangerous submissions. Karine off her back, and she was threatening Dione. I mean, and she got her in like a guillotine for like 20 seconds. But then Dione got out. Dione was on top of Karine for most of round 2 and 3. But Dione didn't do much off the top. That's why you see her ground and pound here. I got it a 2. It wasn't very good. But hey, we'll see in other fights. I think it was just, as you see here, I got Karine off her back out of 4. Karine was really good off her back. Super dangerous and threatening with submissions constantly. Had an arm triangles or triangles. I always confuse which are the proper names. Arm bars, everything. Dione, by the way, though, and that's why I gave her submission offense 4.5. When in round 1, she took Karine Silva down by surprise, like grabbed her back, boom, picked her up and dropped her and took her back immediately and put her in a rear naked choke. Super fast, very quick transition, so very high level. And she almost got her. I think if there were more time on the clock, she maybe would eventually got her. But within the last 2 seconds, she transitioned that rear naked choke since Karine Silva defended well into an armbar attempt, and then the bell went off. So Dione is super live for submissions. Again, I'm going to rewatch more Dione Barbosa fights, but I just wanted to make this video to talk about Dione and Karine because they're both good fighters who I would like to make sure I have a video just dedicated to them too in the future. On the feet, Dione had a nice jab. She was jabbing real nice. I liked the jab. She wasn't doing much damage with it, but I like the jab. Karine seemed to have the bigger power and had the higher impact, but she couldn't figure out Dione. The jab was getting to her, so I guess it's like her striking defense. Karine's maybe needs some work. But when she started going, she was going. Her coach actually had to tell her to pick up the volume. So I got to hit 3 here. I'm gonna give it 2.5 just because it was a little weird. I need to see more of their fights. It's hard to tell with one fights because styles make the fights. One fighter may make you look one way, then you find another. You're like, oh wait, you actually know how to do that. It was just a tough fight. So yeah, that's why verdict's still out on a lot of these fighters. I need to put a key on the right so you guys know from a 1 to a 5 what I'm talking about. What, because the threes just mean I don't really have a read. There could just be that's the generic 3. Like, okay, let's just give everybody the benefit of the doubt, say they're average until I like them at a 1 or a 5 or a 3, 4, or a 2 or a 4. All right, guys. Anything else worth talking about? Oh, I'm tired. My bad. Anything else in the clinch? Dione did really good. She was beating Karine in the clinch. Yeah, and they both can wrestle. But Karine kept pulling guard. The way that Karine kept getting the fight down is she kept pulling guard, and Dione was like, "All right, fine, let's go there," because she's confident in her jujitsu. So she just kept going down to the ground with Karine, and then the fight would like kind of just be there, and they would scramble a bit, which was weird. But Karine somehow won the fight like that because she threatened a little more. So maybe a little more finishing ability from Dione would help her. It's gonna be interesting because I know Melissa is also really good on the ground, if I'm not mistaken. But let me go watch some more tape, and I'll get back to you guys. Thanks. Don't forget, comment, like, subscribe, help the channel out.